Alexa, stop.
I've been top notch. Me and hip hop, Brian taught me. I will send you the Mercury, planet already. Your energy urging me to delivery petty, ad lib heavy. Break it down, I been gladly.
Welcome everyone to a great Sunday. With the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Phoenix, Arizona is the scene of the oldest West showdown between two of the NBA's longtime enemies. It's the Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? What's beef? The stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles.
And judging...
Oh, that was an impressive throw down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism, and D can't give him these opportunities. I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right
there. Here's Antetokounmpo. Durant with some nice D.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
They get it back. It's deflected.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Tatum. And the Suns miss again.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Rebound by the Suns.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. They trail by 6. And the dunk by Tatum.
A good read in the pick and roll. I like watching Tatum operate and taking what the D is.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Morant with it. Now Green defending. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Isaac. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Giannis.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, Julian. He's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Durant. Gobert trying to get open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Good at cashing in from mid-range. Such a consistent shooter, Mr. Kevin Durant.
George, no good.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
16 feet away. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now, here's Siakam.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Just doing the job on the backboard. And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. To the inside. Good. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Durant, no good. The Lakers in the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The great Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And that one, good.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
The wide open look here for Wood. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And then Durant with the dunk.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
It's Richardson on the wing. Down low. Quickly. Here's Wood. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Phoenix. KD, that's for 2. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And they're running. So it's Richardson with the jam.
He was such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
Left side, ball. Pass to Gobert. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And finished off by Siakam.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Outside, KD. Seven seconds left in the first quarter. Back to KD. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
We're setting the pace for an aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. An emphatic LU jam.
Go get it, young man. Go get it. It seems so fun to watch on these athletes.
Pass to McCollum. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Levine. Phoenix grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hooked away. Clark outside. And Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Phoenix calls timeout. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Morant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Irving can't hit. Isaac with the ball. George picks him up. Nobody near Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 7.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP. because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
All Irving needs is a little room to fire. Once the screen comes his way, he's going to score it.
George with the bucket. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. Some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Both teams will make substitutions. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Over in the corner, Wood. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's George. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Irving. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Irving's got 6.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Pass to Wood. Lakers passing it around. Out to Morant. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Irving attacking. That one good for 2. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
I admire the confidence of Irving, always on the attack, superb at penetrating towards the rim.
He gets that one.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Phoenix calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Lakers making a switch here. Irving attacking. Pass to Green. Here's Isaac. Offline with his 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
This is what a leader does. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Drills the three-pointer. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And that one's good, Irving.
He's wrapped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's George. And Durant sends it back. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
Look, what are you supposed to do against Durant? There's not much you can do.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's got 12. On the wing, Giannis. Pocket 6. Here's Iguodala. The shot, no good. Suns trail by 10. Goes up to the stripe. Again, Phoenix.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
left side, Antetokounmpo sinks that one from the post. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Halliburton. Rebounded by Isaac.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant got the first basket of the third quarter for Phoenix. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
That's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Lakers leading by 8. Siakam outside. Green with the block.
What Green lacks in height, he makes up for it hard. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Now, here's Richardson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
For Los Angeles, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Suns trail by 6. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rebound by the Suns.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start.
And he makes that one. Irving's got 17 now.
This is one of Irving's favorite shots. He's great at squaring himself up before firing.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
The kick out to Tatum. Green inside. Over Siakam. That one a little long.
I think he lets the D get to him there and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And the Lakers making a change here. And Morant's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Suns trail by 6. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Love how strong Irving finished. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
And they double up Morant.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Both free throws good from Morant.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Pass to Green. Here is Durant. No good on the shot. Good D by Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Suns trailed by 7. The shot by Irving. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
And that's big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers making a switch here. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Halliburton for 3. No good on that one. And here's Phoenix. The 3 from Tatum. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Here's George. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. George has got 7 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right side, Kevin Durant.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player. And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Yeah, you know. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash Brother himself, Klay Thompson. When LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Suns trail by 7. KD looking around. From the stripe. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And the basket by McCollum.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So both teams making some changes here. That free throw good from George.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player. And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And the rejection by Tatum. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Morant drives in. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. To the paint. Here's up. And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Siakam has it in the corner. To the middle. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Banked in off the glass.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Here's Morant. Isaac goes in. Off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Suns trail by 7. Left side, Ball. Here's Tatum. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. And Levine throws it down.
That's the specialty of Levine. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get it again. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Fast break, here they come. And Halliburton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this has gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And the basket by Tatum.
An elite mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum will always have this in his arsenal.
Here's Levine. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tatum drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
And the jam by Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
The 3 from Tatum. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Zach LaVine. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make a simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Oh, that's just terrific patience from Irving. Outstanding at filling the D inside and literally forcing it in.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Halliburton. Good D by Irving. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Suns. A 12-point game. Pass to Halliburton. Giannis outside. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Suns trail by 15. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he could afford to give him.
And here's George for three. And another three for the Lakers.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up.
Got that bucket.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolator.
Here's Morant. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Love how Irving mixes it up outside, inside. He's effective at playing to his strengths.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, his night is a wrap.
Now, here is George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Katie. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
That free throw good from Durant. Lakers leading by 12. Now, Antetokounmpo. Now here's Gobert. And Katie, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never have to deal with it.
Here's Giannis. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Irving's shot is good.
Now, I love how Irving stays focused on the bucket, tenaciously driving inside and muscling shots to open the defense.
Levine. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
George, way outside. Nice open look, but it's no good. Durant just inside the line. And good, and it takes a response off the right iron and down.
Plays like that are what make Durant impossible to guard. You just can't deal with this pull-up shot.
On the wing, Levine. Siakam outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Off the inbound. Giannis outside. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Yes,
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who is the better team. I mean, they proved it this week.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And it's Durant missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, man, the versatility. Durant offers driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The deep three from Levine. Offline. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way up.
City to city, got girls when I reach for my chain when I jump in the crowd. Lambo solo got a squad. We finally made it.